face head.
Okay, what's up, YouTube? It's Joe from Mega Newsreader. Today I wanted to highlight the Drudge Report and give my brief synopsis on what I kind of see happening here. First of all, Drudge Report is one of the largest news aggregate sites in the world. It drives more internet traffic than Twitter and Facebook combined. And Matt Drudge has always been liberty and republic, constitution friendly, and what's happening here is blowing my mind, and I'm not sure if everybody else is getting this, but I just don't want it to be lost on you what's happening. So here we have essentially the largest news website in the world, and at the very top, the top 3 links are all bashing Newt Gingrich. Now, we all know that the majority of the people who are really getting their news and feeding from the trough of Drudge Report are traditionally, conservatives to the neo-conservatives, people who really are gobbling up Fox News. But Drudge Report is slowly changing their diet and giving them a little bit more honesty than they're probably used to with respect to the Rupert Murdoch News Corp. So anyhow, you've got all of these, well-meaning, stand in line, behaved Republicans who are trying to decide not between Ron Paul and Mitt Romney or Barack Obama, but they're torn right now between Newt Gingrich and Mitt Romney. And Newt Gingrich is as status quo and as horrible of a potential president as I could imagine. So what you have are the top 3 links on Drudge speaking to these traditional Republicans who really hold Ronald Reagan in the highest regard. Ronald Reagan is this beacon of light to them, and I believe that Ronald Reagan had the best of intentions when he came in, and as we get into the Iran-Contra situation, clearly he was compromised a little bit. But to the people who think that Ronald Reagan is the greatest president we have ever had, and that's certainly debatable, they are the ones who are deciding between Newt and Mitt Romney. And here what you have is Matt Drudge making a clear distinction between people who love and embrace Ronald Reagan and people who are trying to decide if they can stomach Newt Gingrich. And he's just slamming Ronald Reagan. We got Newt flashback, 1983. Reagan was responsible for the national decay. Newt in 1986. The Reagan administration has failed. It is failing. Newt in 1988, quote, "If Bush runs as continuation of Reaganism, he will lose." And they've got video. And then when you come down here, the main box has insider. Gingrich repeatedly insulted Reagan. And then when you get away from that, you come down here and it's just more hail, fire, and brimstone for Newt Gingrich. Matt Drudge is declaring war on Newt Gingrich. He's pretty much sick of seeing him in the headlines, and I gotta say that's pretty awesome because you don't see him really talking about Ron Paul at all right now or linking to Ron Paul at all right now, because I think he's decided that Ron Paul is picking up the delegates. Whether they let him have them or not is debatable, but he's picking up the delegates. So he's going into the convention with some serious clout. And we may very well see a brokered convention between Mitt Romney and Ron Paul, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I think that Drudge knows and realizes that he's got to get this Newt Gingrich's 15 minutes over with as quick as he possibly can so that America can focus with laser precision back onto Ron Paul versus Mitt Romney, a statesman versus a salesman. And I just want to say, Drudge, thank you. Thank you for taking the side of the American people. Thank you for not necessarily um, promoting and subscribing to what I'm sure the outside pressures are asking you to do. I know you have a very small staff and an enormous amount of clout, and I admire that and I respect that. And I just wanted, as one American citizen, to say, God bless you. God bless you for exposing Newt Gingrich and allowing us to get back to Ron Paul and Mitt Romney. Because when it's in a clear light and America gets to see the laser split between these two men, I think Ron Paul has a chance. And I know that most people have given up on him already, but I have not. So thank you, Matt Drudge. Thank you, Drudge Report. God bless America. Peace. Joe from Mega Newsreader, I'm out.